Okay, you want to do a little vocal warm up with me? La
La
la la la la
la la la
la la la la la la la
la la la la la
la la la la
la la la la la
la
la
la
la la la
la la la la.
Hey.
All right, I feel pretty warmed up. I'm confident to roll that beautiful bean footage. That's hot. How many substances can I do before the theme show is over? Hi, hey girl. Welcome to Hey Girl with Bobby Jean Spears. I'm Bobby Jean Spears, and I'm here with...
Are you ready?
Bareback Contessa.
That's right. He's here in the studios.
Here I am.
Came directly from the Satan's ass crack of Parkersburg. How was that?
It's good. I got a tan.
I got sun.
They can't tan it.
Yeah, but does that look like I have little welts?
That's your new rap name.
Little welts. Little whelps. That's what John calls welts. Whelps.
I'm not surprised.
Like you get a whelp. But I did. I think I just burnt. I think I just burnt. But
I have a base burn.
I did laps today
I'm
at the
proud of you.
pool. So it's filthy. I hate to be the Karen of the
neighborhood
of
pool.
the community, but we really need a skimmer. I'm about to go get one from Walmart for $4.99. Just skim. I like to skim.
I bet you could just go into the little supply closet and grab it.
No, they don't have one. They don't have one.
That sucks.
They didn't have one last year, and they don't have one now. And I'm just going to get my own because I enjoy skimming. I made a career of skimming. I took
just skimming by.
I didn't. No, I mean actually a career of skimming. Like I was a lifeguard, and then I managed pools. Like to me, skimming was like what you did to like. That was like the ultimate. Like you felt so important with that skimmer. Like, oh,
Did you?
I'll get that dead rat. Yeah, or I'll get that bat out of there for you.
Or that turd. Humid turd.
Yeah. Ew. Ugh. You had to pick one up in the deep end.
I'm not.
I never
If
did.
I
it.
had a nickel.
If I had a nickel for every time I've picked up a turd in the deep end. I know. Public pools. Why don't you pee directly on me? Thank you. So it's been a while since we've caught up with our betches, as you are aware. And I didn't think, I'm looking for a button on my soundboard because I didn't think I'd ever need it again. Then you know what they say when you assume.
You make out a
Ass out of me
and my vagina.
and you and me. Why can't I find it? This is really, yep.
This is
Oh, right here. Hold on. Sorry for the delay. It's worth it.
Coronavirus!
It's back.
You guys, it is back for a second time, and it has reared its head towards me and my husband. We're paws.
And I somehow managed to stay
Neg.
neg the whole time.
I don't know how I got it, but
I know exactly how you got it.
well, hold on. Well, I first, okay, go ahead. Because I know what you're gonna say, so just say go.
Bobby's been working a lot more in the public recently, and
I don't think that is what it is.
he spends a lot of time indoors in our four walls of our home.
Well, who
A lot
am I?
of time.
Where am I going to go? The people's next door four walls?
I mean, to be fair, you work from home. Like, you don't have a lot of reasons.
I am
Oot the boot.
Princess Rapunzel tangled just in
But-
her Iron Throne or Iron Tower all night, just trapped.
But since the pandemic, you've been kind of a recluse, borderline.
I had no complaints.
Yeah, I know. However, I think your sudden exposure to the masses that's exposed yourself to your weakened immune system because all you've done is be inside.
Do you know
your
what
room.
else my increase in being around the public has shown me?
What?
I really don't want to be around them. Like, I really don't know. Like, I'm glad that this is freelance because people suck
I
and
know.
I am tired of them already. I just can't. I had forgotten, truly. I remembered, like, when you work retail, you always, once a retail worker, like, if you were good at it or like held a job for a significant period of time, you always have like some sort of like empathy. Can you like check Adam for Adam later and like?
I'm not. It was like John had texted me, and
Well, he can come out here.
it was from earlier.
But I forget what I was saying now. Thanks. Oh, I like once you've worked retail, you like always feel bad for other retail workers when you're there and you're not.
Oh yeah.
You're like the customer and like the role is reversed and all that. I just do not. I can't. I don't know how I did it. I can still do it, but one of my times that I had to work recently, I went in and I think I was supposed to get there like 1, but I've never driven there before. I got there like 1:18. You don't have to clock in though, which is good.
But in typical Bobby fashion.
So so that's check. This is why well, step by step, you'll see why I do this job.
You
Why I
also
decided to
didn't
say yes
think
to it.
Leave a little earlier since you'd never driven there before.
Yeah, but I wasn't done getting ready. So it's like, what do you do? Show up half done?
So right out the gate, we've
Done.
learned that Bobby's time management skills aren't the best.
Well, I mean, what do you do honestly in that situation? What do you do?
Manage your time better.
Shut up, mister. I had to be at work a minute ago and you're just now leaving the apartment.
I also live right around the corner.
And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You, this makes me so mad. No. Just no. Well, that's wrong. What?
What's wrong?
I think that whatever you were getting ready to say but mean about me.
No, you know that your time management is not great. That is not news to you.
But I still want to know the answer. What do you do then? If you are like halfway done with if I'm halfway done with my face and I'm supposed to be at a Sephora, do I like take that extra 15 minutes that I need, or do I go with half a face on to sell makeup? I mean, you just at that point, you have to be late and be okay with it. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being a little bit late to work if it means I look okay.
The professionalism.
I show up. I do what I need to
You're not
do.
on time. That's what you signed up to do.
But I just
yeah.
no.
You signed up to be at work on time.
Those are it's such a loose ending on the end time when you're with your boss. So why can't it
And when
be
you're freelance, you're expected probably
to be a little late and flaky, right?
no.
Yeah. I think that I'm going to be fine. You call your hours in, so if no one will know I'm late, I just will say I was there when I was supposed to be. And I that's one thing that I like about the job. I don't have to be super accountable. And it's like when they put the schedule out, I can pick like a day, like I can say no. And there's no
That really doesn't work for me.
There's no repercussions. I can literally send the schedule back and be like, I don't want to work that day or that day or that day. And they just say, okay. So it's definitely the freedom. That doesn't pay what my dream career would pay. So, but I am living the life retail wise. But I was at the fancy mall the last time.
Mm-hmm.
There were some rude ass bitches. And I just was like, Bobby.
Honestly, that's like the touristy mall too, though. That's where people think they come there and they think that they're hot
yeah,
shit.
but pretend you're me and you have been out of society for a long time. You forget how to interact in society, and I have to tell myself you can't go up there and just yell at that person and say something like you're at a real job right now. And like I've had 5 years of being able to like not worry about controlling impulses really, but then now all of a sudden I've got rules and I haven't had rules in a while. I don't really like that part of it.
But you're gonna have to learn to.
I think there should be less rules at work, and start and end dates should just be kind of like fluid.
You think that all you want. You can think. But
well, like, why are end times?
That's a fantasy.
Why are end times fluid? And like when a boss is wanting you to stay late, but because I took a little bit extra time, I'm in trouble when I take it from the upfront. Like I can pay it, I can pay it back in the back end, you know. Like, oh, sorry, I was here at 11:20. I'll stay 20 minutes later.
Shift,
oh, horse shit hockey. Who cares? I gave you my 8 hours. Eat my hole.
But it's not this 8 hours.
I gave you my 8 hours. Yeah, but that's such a suggested. It's like the
really
suggested
not.
Retail value.
It's not suggested. Actually, it's usually in the fine print.
Well, I don't like that. That's what got me fired from Suntan City. Suntan City, if you want to sponsor this podcast.
The careers that you had there.
I've had so many weird careers. What have I been? I'm like, pretend I'm a Barbie. We'd have concession stand Barbie.
Yeah.
She's like skipper.
We were there together.
Yeah.
That was our first job together.
Yeah. And then I would have lifeguard Barbie.
I did babysit and stuff.
I'd be lifeguard Barbie. Oh, you'd be babysitter Barbie.
Yeah.
I babysat a couple things.
Things.
Like baby at times.
Children.
The things. Let's see. What was I? Pool manager Barbie. That's one I'm particularly proud of.
Yes.
Buckle Barbie.
Oh, retail Barbie.
Retail Barbie, yeah. What other Barbie would I be?
That's concession babysitter Barbie.
Antique
Barbie.
Antique store cashier Barbie. Get antique cashier girl Barbie.
The Snack Shack Barbie.
So Wait, hold on. Well, I worked at an antique store as a cashier. So antique
Antique Barbie.
No, I'm trying to think of her
Thrift
song.
Barbie.
Like she's an antique store cashier Barbie. Make all your dreams come true with antique store cashier Barbie.
Where was it in Marietta?
Yeah. No, this one was on 7th Street. Nostalgia. It was called Nostalgia.
The finer parts.
Yeah, it was called Nostalgia, and I worked there as an antique dealer, bitch. I was like, no, you want that precious treasure? You're gonna have to pay me for that precious treasure. And then I'd have to call the person whose antique it was, and I'd be like, they want to offer you $65 for this cat ashtray. And they're like, well, tell them I'll do 15, but if they say no, go to 20%. And I'm like, well, yeah, you got it. You got it, kid. And I'm off the phone, and I'm like
a bookie.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, just got off with the owner of this here cat ashtray, and they said that they would go as those 15%. And they'd be like, no, we won't. And I can be like, but I think I could get them go to 20. And then I do that, and then I get it, and then they're like, deal. And I'm like, all right. That's what I used to do for old people. I've never had to say the word hutch more in my life.
Ugh, what a terrible word.
I know. I'd have to tell all the old women where they're, do you have any hutches? Why, yes, we do. They're in the back with the other hutches. Ugh. Let's see. And I'd be Realtor Barbie.
You were a realtor.
Realtor.
I don't like that word.
I don't like it called realtor.
I kind of merge them all together.
It's
I don't like that word.
It's realtor.
Realtor. But that, like, it to me.
Realtor.
A realtor.
I was a realtor Barbie.
A realtor. Realtor.
My ass got realtor.
That's like, to me.
My ass did get torn. Deep tease.
Realtor. Like.
Realtor. Look at her. Would y'all look at her?
Realtor.
Realtor. Look at her. She's a realtor.
So realtor was never a thing?
No. It's just how stupid people say realtor.
I thought realtor was like a brand, like a
it
company.
Is. But
but what if you don't work for that company? Are you a realtor or are you a realtor?
You're a real estate agent.
Oh, fuck.
Or a real estate salesperson. I
don't like that word.
There is no realtor. I hate to burst everybody's buttons out there. Stop saying realtor.
Realtor.
Look at her.
Realtor.
Look at her.
I don't like realtor. It does not sit well in my mouth.
Realtor.
Hello, I'm a realtor.
You kind of bounce it like it's
realtor.
Like realtor.
Realtor.
Do you have high blood pressure?
Realtor.
Take realtor.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You can help.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Take it up with Jesus Christ because that's what it is. It's the National Board of Realtors.
I'm pulling a West Virginia and I'm just calling it a realtor.
Realtor. Hi, I'm Bobby Jean Spears, realtor to the stars.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, honey. Merriam-Webster already figuring it out for you. What Barbies would you be?
I would be I'd be babysitter Barbie.
Yeah, cashier Barbie.
Concession stand Barbie.
Hooker Barbie.
And then I was sandwich artist Barbie.
Oh my God, I totally forgot you were a sandwich artist.
Not at Subway.
I feel so honored to be in your presence. I know, but Yummy
Yawns. And then I was an ice cream Barbie.
So would that be fast food Barbie?
Well, no, it wasn't fast food.
Yeah, don't they pride themselves on being fast?
It's so fast you'll freak.
Exactly.
It's not fast food. There's
food industry Barbie.
Food industry Barbie.
Wow.
But that covers so many because
you were the chef.
I worked at Jimmy John's. I worked at
no, you weren't.
Cold Stone Creamery in high school.
I almost said you were the chef at the country club.
Cold Stone Creamery was where I did the back handspring in my job interview, and that's how I got hired.
Yes, which you can still do.
Yes, which we proved yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
I still have my round off back handspring? Yes, squad.
How did that feel today? Okay.
Great. Fine.
Okay, cool.
No issues.
Cool.
Let's see. And then I was a server and a bartender and a
bartender Barbie. She just has like all kinds of like
throughout
black
retail.
makeup around her eyes.
My first retail job was at the Aeropostale. Do you remember the Aeropostale?
Aeropostale Barbie.
I think I worked there for a hot month.
I know. I got so mad at you because you made me change my whole way of thinking of life. I was like, what is this Aeropostale that you're talking about? Didn't you go to an interview at Aeropostale?
Yes. Everybody in there where we're from it's called Aeropostale. And I feel like
I don't know who's trash.
Is it postle or postal?
I have always called it Aeropostale.
Okay.
And it's probably the worst.
And I remember being told it was like, actually, no, it's Aeropostale. And I'm like, I'm sorry, excuse me. Am I French?
Yeah, I know. That's like, when you told me that. I was like, shut up. You're making that up. How old were you?
I was a junior in high school.
Yeah. And I still remember it. I did not believe you. I was like, that's wrong.
So then, yeah. And then I was a professional Manny.
Yes. So babysitter Barbie. I still that falls under babysitter Barbie for me. Unless you want to be like AM caregiver to
Oh,
children. Barbie.
and then I was a executive assistant to an attorney, Barbie.
Oh, she's just a
Which,
whore.
let me tell you that.
She's just a slutty girl.
Fucking hated that job. Was not suited for it in any way.
She's just dressed in a party dress, like the assistant on Hacks.
Let's see.
That's who she is.
I've worked at an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet.
Oh my god! All you can eat seafood buffet, Barbie. I love that one.
$29.99 a plate.
Oh, I love it.
And then
All you can eat seafood buffet, Barbie. The Barbie of your dreams.
let's see. That's when I moved to Chicago and became
City Barbie.
I worked at the Gap,
Gap Barbie.
and I worked at a taco cantina,
You've had so many jobs, more
and
jobs
I
than me.
worked at a whiskey bar. God, I love Chicago.
Oh, I'd be Sunglass Hut Barbie. Don't forget. Super important. I needed to put that down on my resume.
And then that's when I moved home and became serious about my retail career and took up a job at the Belk department store.
I can't. Sir, I'm department store Barbie. Department store manager Barbie.
And that's-
Look at her in her khakis. That's
yeah.
yeah.
And then
And her little glasses. And she's like, I'm a serious businesswoman.
I hated that job. I hated that job.
I can't imagine being
I hated
working
that
for
job.
that demographic
Women's
in
shoes.
Parkersburg, in where we're
Or
from.
being asked,
I just can't.
excuse
I
me,
can't. I can't.
where's the Missy department? Missy. Missy. Missy.
Missy?
I hate that word.
Love
Missy.
Do you have, but where are the potatoes?
Do you have this in a husky?
Do you have this in a potato? Excuse me, I can only wear potatoes. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. We don't have any. You're going to have to go somewhere else. But I only wear potatoes.
Oh my God. Alfred Dunner.
Alfred Dunner. Who's
This
that?
old lady, like onesie cost, like, that
I don't
became
know
in,
brand names.
oh my God.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the word,
And
with the line.
You know what the best part of that job was, though?
What?
Those old ass women that would shop there, they would go scooting through the department and you'd hear them rip ass like no other. And
They
you
got
could
the
just,
fluffy farts.
You would walk through and you would hear like it sounded like a
They
war
got
zone
the-
sometimes.
They got them popcorn farts.
I would die and they would have no idea it was even happening.
That's hilarious.
Oh God, it was hysterical.
Old
But my
people
God, I
farting.
fucking hated that job.
Talk about like, so where we're from, I would say is like the capital of Karens.
Oh yeah.
Like that's where they convene and have their like yearly meetings.
Summit.
Yeah, they all come. That's like their mecca. The Red Lobster is where they meet.
Right next to the Ruby Tuesday.
And then they get themselves a dessert latte from Dunkin' Donuts. What was I even saying about that?
The demographic.
Oh yeah,
Capital of Karens.
yeah. They just got a Longhorn Steakhouse. That makes me laugh
It
because
is.
that was like when we lived
Those
there.
are the big issues.
that
Those
was
are the big deals.
yeah, those are the big things. Like, oh my God, there's this whatever food chain is.
The
opening
Outback
up.
Steakhouse is where you want to go to have a nice dinner out.
Yeah. Well, I just like if any place that's new.
That's where you take your prom date.
Well, any place that's new for in Parkersburg, you can't like you have to wait in line like huge ass lines because everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna go try this new fast food joint.
Those rednecks are crazy.
Yeah, even if it's just another Taco Bell opening,
I
like
know.
they had to shut down parts of 7th Street when the new one opened because people were so excited.
No, but after the Belk department store
Mm-hmm.
is when I went to Pier 1.
Oh, Pier 1 Barbie.
Pier 1
like her.
Imports.
Pier 1 Barbie.
I worked at a Pier 1 Import.
She's chic. She's Zoe Deschanel.
And then I went to Starbucks.
Mm.
And that's when I truly
Starbucks
learned
Barbie.
how much I hate everyone. Hate them.
Oh.
That was 100% the worst job I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
Yeah,
Miserable.
Yeah, you did not like that job.
I checked myself into a mental institution
Yes,
whilst working there.
Yes, yes, you did. Like,
Sure did.
table for one, please. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Then she got hired at where she is now, and she's never been happier.
Yeah. That you guys, you do have like nice work atmosphere.
I love it.
I wouldn't want it because it would require work. But so we have like what else?
Why did we talk about that?
What? Oh, we were talking about which Barbies we'd be if we were Barbies.
I have worked at a lot of places.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that your list would be so long.
It's extensive.
It's a very long list.
And I'm only like 23 years old, so
I
like
know. So like, how did you do it?
experienced.
That's good.
No, oh my god.
I haven't had that many jobs. Being a tanning consultant is probably the one I'm most proud of
That's the most demanding.
because I had to use.
That's where I really shined.
I really did. I wiped those beds down as half-assed as I could for your protection. Yeah, they're clean. Go ahead. Everybody listening who goes tanning, just tell yourself it's clean. Because if you knew, bitch, if you knew, you wouldn't lay in those beds ever again.
I don't lay in those beds because of skin cancer.
Well, I find towels that we provide filled with cum after people leave.
No.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Did you lick it?
I took a sample. And, is it poop? Or
Is it cum? Or is it poop?
But I'd usually just take a big whiff. And I'd be like, that was that guy who was just here. And I'd save it for the next time they came in. And I'd be like, you left something here. And I'd give it back.
Be like, oh, hold on.
No, we'd have
That was you.
We'd have like couples that would go into tanning like rooms together and they weren't allowed. And we'd have to like awkwardly constantly knock on the door. Like, you have to come out. One of you has to come out. One of you has to come out. And I don't know what's going on the other side. I could be totally cock blocking somebody.
But I can guarantee you that you're cock blocking people, as you should be.
We had to. I would have rather them just like if they would have
the dumpster out back, like a normal person.
You know, as long as they're not hurting anybody, and they're just making more work for me with forms and like I don't want any of that. Nobody wants that. But yesterday, oh shit. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yes.
Last night feels like so long ago, but you fell asleep on the couch.
I sure did.
Till roughly
1 o'clock in the morning.
A little
is when
past,
I unasked.
Maybe a little past that.
No, it was 12:57 when I got up.
Well, I tried to go to bed, and John was
snoozing.
No, listen to this. So, last night, I go in to hopefully watch TV and go to bed, and he's got this on, and I'm like, this professional wrestling, and I'm like, can you turn this off? And he was like, no, I can't. And I was like, why? I was like, whatever it is, just finish it tomorrow, watch it. He's like, I can't, this is the pay-per-view, and this is a live illegal stream of it, and I didn't pay the $60. People were paying $60 to watch
big time wrestling,
and it was just a room full of people
of white
beating
people.
the shit out of each other in different places, and like WWE fans are crazy, and it's this live stream, and people really did pay $60 to do it, and I'm watching it, and I am just asking question after question.
I think we could be able to raise our Patreon prices to that.
I could not help it. I was a little high when I got into bed, but then you kept watching it, and I was like, why is this bitch not turning
That's
this off?
why I didn't go to bed either, because I was like, I'll stay out here because I knew you wanted to watch TV.
Oh, you were great company.
Well, I mean, it was
It was like watching TV next to like one of those walruses on the rock. That's
okay,
just like,
walrus. That was offensive.
you know what I mean, though. Where that's how you were laying. You were laying like a walrus.
I
Like
was
you
laying
were
nestled on my
no,
side.
No, you were on your front. You're on your front, just like
Like on my stomach.
yeah, with like your neck to the side, and you're just like a walrus, like plot,
I
arms
disagree.
down. No, I swear that's how we look at you. We see you. Yeah, we see him laying like a walrus.
Do you know how a walrus lays? Are you? This is like I don't.
They don't
I
have
think
arms or legs, so you're just like laying there. Like
without arms or legs.
yeah.
How do I appear without arms or legs?
I don't know.
I don't sleep in a tucked position.
No, you sleep like. Ooh? You know,
Describe this.
like pretend I'm diving, but in the middle of my dive, I just die.
You know what you look like?
What? balls and a dick. I just. You made me forget what I was saying. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, walrus. How do I look like I was laying there with no hands and no legs? Right
Well,
here
you
on
know
this
when
day?
you see all of them on a rock and they're just like.
Yeah, they're usually just
Yeah, that's kind of how you lay.
like this
No,
or like this.
like kind of like that, but but with your arms flat.
I usually kind of like do one of these things.
Yeah, sometimes you do. You look like a little. You like tuck your head like a little kitten into your own paw, like. But last night you looked.
Well, listen, we had a busy day yesterday. Like
Passed
we
out.
experienced sunshine at
It's a
an intense
sunshine
level. Like we
day.
went on a 3-mile walk out on the trail,
Uh-huh.
and then we stopped by the pool and laid out by the pool because our pool opened up this weekend.
And I think I got
And-
hives from it already.
Like we swam and we laid out, and the sun like really takes it out of you.
Yeah, I
And
think I have sun poisoning.
It took, and then I had to go travel back to our hometown today, and I spent all day by the pool there. So I am like, I'm gonna sleep like a fucking bitch tonight.
I think I
Can't
will
wait.
too, because I was up high all night last night
Oh my god, this
from those pills. And that's why what I'm on right now.
I got new
We've discovered
these
pills.
new kind of weed pills, and everything was 25%
they're just
off
what
on Memorial
the
Day weekend.
doctor
So
ordered. They just what the doctor ordered.
they were on sale, so
Yeah.
I got them.
I was laying.
It was the premium reserve.
I rewatched
Holy fuck.
while you slept. This is how long you slept out there, and I listened to this stuff.
I
Like
saw you put on Stranger Things.
I rewatched the finale of that, and then I watched The Time Traveler's Wife, the whole newest episode.
You were out there for that long?
Yes, and after I said, "Do you want to watch some TV?" and you said, "Yeah," and then you just fell right asleep. So I watched stuff by myself, and I was just like, it was just like
I was a tired girl.
it was just like as if Bay were there.
Yeah.
It was comfortable.
Do you mean your walrus?
No, my dog. Like it's just that's what your presence felt like because
Oh, well.
you were not engageable.
So you've taken me from a walrus to a beastly dog.
No, just like the company that you made me
Okay.
feel. You gave me a companionship, and I think that yeah, I watched the whole entire new episode of Time Traveler's Wife. Which do you watch that?
I haven't started it yet.
Oh my god, please do because I need to know if I'm supposed to like this show.
Okay.
Because I really do like it, but I need to know if it's problematic. I'm so confused. There's like 42-year-old and himself, and he's going back and talking to 6-year-old, like of his wife, and like
Doesn't he go back in time and like blow himself?
yeah, but that's
I would too.
well, yeah. I mean,
We all would.
we still try. But they do everything. Like, I forget what I was saying now.
You just need to know if you should like it or not.
Yeah, I need to know if it's problematic when this like old man is with this little girl, and he knows they're gonna get married, and he like it's like I get this weird like grooming feeling, like oh
like he goes back in time and like sees her. When
yeah,
she's
like
little.
in every place that he's back in time, no matter
But he
what
has no
she's
control
doing.
where he goes, right?
No, but every time he goes, he finds her like that. I don't understand that part of it. But they say that they have rules, like the main people, and it's like all these
Is it clear?
multiverses. It's no.
Is it clear when they're in present time?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I
See,
need
that's
help.
when I get confused.
I need help.
I can't handle too much.
I think
time
there's
travel.
multiple main character guys from different times that are we follow through all these different situations.
different actor, same person.
Yeah.
Just different periods of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I don't know, but he always is. No matter what time period he's in, he's with that girl, and like I'm like, why are you like guarding her while she's 6? Like, then doesn't that become a little weird? I don't know.
Did you watch the movie?
I watched half of it and fell asleep.
Because I love me a Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, I thought I would like it, but it bored me. But the series has me thinking, but I was also very high.
Is there any gayness in this one?
In what?
The new one?
Just the self-on-self blow.
That's it?
Why would the time traveler's wife
I don't know if
have
there was any
some
like gay story, like friendship lines or anything like that.
No. I mean,
I just want... Sorry.
the title pretty much tells you who it's about. A time traveler's wife. So there's not a lot of room for subplots there.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
They don't have friends?
That's not science. That's not science. I don't know. I'm giving this show a I don't know. Someone tell me if I'm allowed to like it, or if I'm supposed to like it, or if it's disgusting.
But what else have we been watching that we've been enjoying?
Hacks.
Well, that.
Oh, you're talking about, I don't know what you're talking about.
Gonna be famous forever.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
I love it.
Me too. I missed the first season though for some reason. I missed the newness of it.
Yes. Girls 5 on
it's
Peacock.
so good. It gets 100% out of 100%.
It's so funny. It's
John doesn't
so
like
funny.
it.
It's so funny.
John doesn't like it because he's not smart.
And the actual like talented singing that happens in the
I know.
show is
It's so good.
Incredible.
It is worth the $4 to subscribe to Peacock. You have our permission.
Oh my God.
What?
You started speaking in a British accent, and I wanted to tell you about my story from work the other night.
Okay.
So, Saturday night, I was one of the very, very few managers in the building, and there was an issue where somebody in the, loss prevention office,
Mm-hmm.
there wasn't enough coverage in there, so as the role that I had that night, I had to go into the switchboard area and watch the cameras, but that's also where, the announcements are made. So, and I was there to close the store. So I got to make the closing announcements
That's so
over
fun.
the PA system
I would get such stage fright.
at the store. And it was
I would need
it
all
was
this.
character development study for me.
That would be fun.
I did 2 announcements in a British accent. I did 1 accent as my redneck Southern belle. And I did 1 as my best radio announcer.
Hey, 15 minutes, the store's closing. Get on out of here.
It was I got rave reviews from my coworkers as they were all exiting the building.
They knew it was you.
Oh yeah.
They didn't think a British person snuck in. I don't know what I thought.
Well, I did the 2 in British, and then somebody called me and was like, "Do you take requests for accents?" And I was like, "My repertoire is limited."
But I got a really big dictionary.
And she recommended Southern Belle, and I was like, "I can do my variation of it." And I did it. I did it real well, real good. I did it real good. But oh my God.
What?
Talking about some power going to my head. I felt like the voice of God.
Why?
It was just so much fun.
I don't remember what you're talking about because
Being the voice, making the announcement.
I'm so high. I feel like
wow.
I'm on the sky. Goodbye, everybody.
You're on the sky.
What did I say?
I'm so high. I'm on the sky.
I'm just really relaxed. And when I'm relaxed,
I'm telling you, it's those pills.
well, when I'm relaxed, I tend to like have trouble listening.
Oh my God. Should we talk about the, speaking of being relaxed? Remember the other night when I cracked your back when we had company?
Yeah.
You want to tell the story?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just remember feeling relief.
Oh, okay. So in our home, I am the I'm the resident chiropractor.
He's a chiropractor. If you want to book up an appointment, just
So Bobby, Miss Jean Spears here had just finished recording her other podcast with our girl Tanya.
Hey girl.
And we were leaving and Bobby asked me to crack his back, so I cracked his back. I had just cracked John's and I had cracked Tanya's. And it was Bobby's turn. And we're all just like standing around. And when I push on Bobby's back, what happens?
I fucking fart like you've
Rattled
never,
the walls with your flatulence.
like the Richter scale ricked that day.
And
Whatever.
then
that
you
is.
proceeded to, but we all proceeded to bust out laughing, which only increased the amount of flatulence coming
Yeah.
out of your anus at that time.
Just call it my trumpet.
It was like I pushed a button and it like triggered something. Like
I was summoning the cavalry for dinner.
It was like a reaction to me. Just I pushed down, your back cracked, and your bowels released.
Not my bowels. Don't talk. Not my bowels. I'd like to buy a bowel. I'd like to buy a bowel.
I thought John died, and then Tanya couldn't breathe because John was laughing.
I forgot Tanya watched it. Oh, it's embarrassing. I did it in front of company.
You sure did.
I just don't know I don't know what my problem is.
That's the second time I've done that to you.
I
I cracked your shoulder that one time and it triggered a fart.
yeah, but this one you like released a demon.
You are an old person.
Ew.
You touch you in a funny way and it triggers
no
gas.
I know, but when I don't know, I felt like it just was like not stopping though. Like I was worried. Like I didn't know why it was happening.
Oh God.
I think it was the demon. I think he cast us under a demon. Oh, guess what? I had the Mexican pizza 3 times.
Oh my God.
I know. But I put sour cream and nacho cheese on it.
I haven't had one yet.
Well, it's good. You better get it. Get it while it's hot.
Is it
Better
a
get
limited time?
It's a limited time only.
Can I please tell you? Today's Memorial Day. Okay, with the day that we're filming this.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Happy Memorial Day.
I went to a cookout today
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
at my mom's house because we were celebrating my brother's birthday, which, by the way, felt real old today. My brother is going to be 39 on the 1st.
Ew.
39. My sister is 40.
And I'm going to be 29. It's just so weird.
Um,
It's so weird.
but my niece had
What will 30 be like?
a pool party the day before yesterday. And then we were having my brother's cookout today. So there was an abundance
An abundance.
of snacks. And my weakness, cake,
Oh.
cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Since I have started my diet, which by the way, 17 pounds down. Thanks for asking.
17 is also how many cupcakes you had, right?
Minus the teen.
7 cupcakes. Wow.
7.
Are these like mini cupcakes or are these full size
size
balloon?
cupcakes? average
Wow.
standard issue sized ketchup.
First of all, I just have to say, I'm
Plus-
just super jealous and mad that I don't have one.
They were funfetti,
Oh man!
and they were like
Twist the knife. Ow.
and chocolate with chocolate icing, and then there was chocolate with buttercream icing, like vanilla buttercream,
I'm
and
not
it was.
sure about that.
Mm,
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
But then I also had like
I like the
chicken
funfetti.
and hot dogs and potato salad and macaroni salad that was so good. And I had green beans and I had so
Thank
many.
God.
I had so many chips and
What
dips.
in the world is this day that we're
And
that
then-
people do this?
Oh my God. And
for?
then my mom made her baked beans, which I love. And it was just, I ate so much and I had to be horizontal. I didn't know how I was going to make it home tonight. I really did not know.
What is Memorial Day?
It's a day we memorialize our fallen heroes.
What's Veterans Day then?
That's where we honor the people in the military who've served.
What is the difference in the two things? I'm so confused.
Veterans are for people that are living.
Oh,
They're veterans.
well, that makes sense.
Memorial Day is to remember the fallen.
Gotcha. The fallen all around, or
Heroes
just in the
that fought
service?
for our country.
Okay, because my mom went and decorated my dad's grave, and I'm like he didn't serve. So I'm like, I thought it was like you're memorializing everybody.
I felt like I made a joke to my brother today because my brother is in the military. I'm like, this is mom's way of doing two birds, one stone with your birthday and Memorial Day.
Yeah, I had COVID, so I couldn't go home while they went and did all that grave. I hate that whole
Oh, me
trip.
too.
Ugh, they love it. I mean, I just don't like cemeteries. I just don't like them.
Oh, what? Who does?
Well, we used to have to run through them. Do you remember that?
Well,
We used to have to run through them. I thought that was a weird place to make us work out when we were
you
kids.
know, we never really truly did it though. Like we always like bypassed that.
I did sometimes. And it was
Ugh.
weird. I just thought it was weird. Oh, what is that new? We have a new favorite show, and then we can go. I did not realize how long we've been talking, but
How long has we been talking?
I don't know.
How long has we been talking?
I don't know. I don't even know if it's recording. Is this
Oh my
thing on?
God! Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? I would die. I would just die. I would die.
What is our new favorite show?
I like it. Naked Attraction.
Oh my God!
I'm a big fan.
The UK gets it done right, man.
Yeah.
We are living in the wrong country.
Yes. I knew
As
that
we sit
because
here on this Memorial Day.
let us not wish that we were British, but we do. We really do.
The Brits really like the body situation, the amount of skin that you
Scott
can
and I
be
were meant to be
shown
British, and it's
on-
not fair.
on national television in Britain. Full frontal male nudity.
Yeah,
And it's great.
and that's how they pick their date, is who they like naked, and we get to help pick them
So-
apart. And I love this host. She's not. I want look at her vulva. What do you
now
think?
tell
of
me
it?
what you think of Imogen's vulva.
Do you like that labia minora?
Quite a bit of labia there, I do see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look now, this one's circumcised.
What do you like, Josh Mushroom Head? And then she's like, then they go up
But no,
one more.
okay,
But that's
so
the first level.
An
that they
eligible
expose.
single comes out onto the stage with the host. And then there is like the rainbow colored like blocks that each individual person stands in. And it's covered up. And the first part of the show is like the wall is lifted and you only see
They're
reproductive
They're
parts.
tinky or they're tacky.
They're tinky or they're tucky tuck.
They're tinky or they're tucky tuck. That is
And then
what,
they go through and
That's
they
hilarious.
analyze every person's tinky and tucky tuck.
I
And
love
then,
that word.
then the host
I love
and the
that. It's gonna
contestant
get me every time. Don't say it.
decide based on the size or the look of this person's
Tinky tinker tucky tuck.
tinky or tucky tuck.
Whenever I can't do it now, I've lost it.
One gets eliminated.
Yes, you can be eliminated simply
So then it's
because
like,
of your
okay,
dick.
orange, your dick's too small. I'm gonna need you to go. So then
it's so
they like raise the
bad.
bar, like you see the full thing, and he like
And these
walks
are like
out.
people that work next to you at the office.
Oh yeah, like it's like Melissa's a cleaner from Norwich. Like,
Henry parks cars on the weekend under the garage that he lives in.
Maureen drives for Uber. Like,
Yeah, really, seriously. George owns several Airbnbs in the neighborhood and likes to just have him a whack.
no, but then like the
It's
next
just,
round
like,
is
so
like
funny.
they lift up to see the faces.
No, then it's just the middle.
Oh, it's just the midriff.
yeah, the
midsection minus the heads.
the big titties.
And then it's the full. Then they eliminate, and then they add the head.
And listen, let
and
me
they'll
like just
usually
say,
start talking a little bit too. And then the final round before the final decision, like they whittles down to to the final two contestants, and then the contestant has to go backstage and come back nude. So at one point, at the end of the show, there are 3 nude people standing on the stage.
and they're just talking, and
Like
I
it's
don't-
nothing.
and making eye contact, which I'm just like, how are you doing that?
Like it's nothing.
Like I'm covering myself in bed. Like,
and the thing is
stop
that
looking
these
at me.
are real people. Like
with all the confidence in the world. God bless
all
them.
of the cellulite,
God bless him.
everything that
If I
droops,
could bottle,
hangs,
if I
and
could bottle,
jiggles.
if I could bottle whatever that self confidence
Oh
is,
my god!
and sell it and just drink it myself, I would be a multi-cajillionaire.
But I must say, there was quite a few
I don't even
large.
like to use a urinal.
There were some large penises there.
Yeah, but there was this one really short one that stuck straight out, like
There was a
meanly. I was
really
just like,
little.
"Bing!"
But, like that's what we were talking about. Like, what if you're like a grower and not a shower?
Well, you don't get to show on there because
That's not the show for you.
It'd be explicit. Except I feel like I do see some of them get chubbies every now and then.
Oh yeah, I
But-
meant like it was just.
But then at
It
the
is-
end, they're like, "What do
it
you
is-
think of his wang?"
it is
and she's
entertaining.
like, I like it. I like it. It's nice. Like I like where the testicles descend to.
Yeah.
I like the angle at which his penis shifts. You know, I think it's really beautiful.
Oh,
I like that
God.
I like that he's shaved an alpaca.
But it's also like the
into
most
his
inclusive
pubes.
show too, because they did like a bisexual person, so there was like men and women up on stage, like naked at the same time. It was cool. Like non-binary people on there.
I love it.
It was truly
we need to
entertaining.
start season 8.
But the Brits got it. They know how to do it. They know how to do television.
just can't
They know
believe
how to
that's
do
just
reality
on-
television.
I know, right? What a good idea. And like, who thought? But at the same time, who thought of it? Like, I want to know who's lucky enough to have thought of it.
If you find a way to stream Naked Attraction, do it.
yeah,
It's
It's
hysterical.
on
It's a
Channel
great time.
4. It's
Great time.
So fun, and like the way they just talk about like, how do you like his scrotum? Like they just come out and ask you.
Oh yeah,
I love it so much.
quite a helmet on that one.
Right. That one has a little more beef curtains than we used to. But that
Now, are you a labia man? Do you like a lot of labia when you're down there?
do you like a big bush? Or
Now, how are you with bushes?
do you like those? Now, do you like a big wang?
Now, do you like to eat ass?
What do you think of his hiney? Do you fancy it? And they're just like,
Go on, bend over.
and then they
let's have
go
a
on a
look.
date, totally closed.
Oh yeah, then they follow up at the end where they actually go on a real date.
and
in
some
clothes.
really do, and some really don't, and it's just such a good show.
Do you remember Next on MTV?
Yes, God, that was so scripted.
It
That
was
our
like
version
that,
of edgy.
but naked and funnier.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's
basically.
like, oh, you said this next, or it's like, oh, you have a little dick next.
Yeah.
Like,
except you're just judging them like from the
ugh.
boots up, just like naked as a jaybird, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I love a little nipple piercing. You know, like how that
Oh,
feels
yeah.
with your tongue."
Oh my God. The amount of uncircumcised penises in Europe is something to just truly
Behold. I have a cat
just
hair
take a moment and be thankful for. But the other thing is too the amount of jewelry
jewelry.
on the nipples, on the penises, on the clitorises, on the belly buttons. Lots of the Brits love the body jewelry.
But I'm never really attracted to anybody on there. Nobody ever really does it for
There
me.
have been a few that I've been like, okay.
No, there's not one person really that's one that I'd be like super excited to be.
But there have been some big old dicks on there.
Still. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's usually that's what it's kind of the trend is. Like it's the hot person, the traditionally hot person is always there.
With
Like
the shitty personality.
has like the overgrown pubes or like
Yeah.
the little dick. Like
But it's so good. Please
it is
watch
so
it.
good.
Make sure you watch it with your children.
Oh yeah, highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
We are
a
telling you
family
it's
night.
okay for families. It should be watched by all children. It should be, honestly.
Speaking of families,
Can you imagine how shame would just go away
I
if we
know
let our kids watch it?
our Hey Girl
all my
family is
children.
getting bigger
How do you know?
by 2.
Are you pregnant?
One of our listeners is.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if we're allowed to say anything. I mean, her people haven't told my people how many people are allowed to know. So let's just say this one girl we know in my house. And
One of our favorite listeners may or may not be pregnant with twins.
Oh baby, 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 yeah.
And their
Oh,
names are going to be Bobby and Scott.
yes.
Or Bobby and Bareback.
Yeah. Contessa or
Miss Contessa if you're nasty.
Contessa and
Contessa.
I'll be Olga.
FART Olga.
But I
What is that from?
I don't know. I know.
My name is Olga. FART Olga.
It's something Lindsay always did. If
don't
you
know
remember correctly.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's from. It's from Lindsay.
Shout out. Another listener.
It just is so funny the weird
You
things that
look
stick
like
with
you're
you.
like wobbling back and forth right now.
Who?
You're
I-
like this.
I'm very high. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster actually. And that I might pass out.
Yo, the edibles that we got at the Memorial Day. Pretty good.
Yeah, I don't even know. Why? Why are you threatening me out of my bed?
Your marital bed.
Why would you cast me aside out of our memory foam marital
bed.
bed? The memory foam marital bed. Boop.
Bobby loves when he walks in and I'm in bed with John. Why are you in my marital bed?
I like to ask him that. Like I'm mad, you know. Like, oh my god, what are you doing in my marital bed, you bastard? Get out! Just like very Frasier.
Frasier.
Frasier. Like, isn't he cool?
No one watched Frasier.
either. I don't know why I said like Frasier. That's not who I meant.
Frasier is the worst sitcom
That's
ever
not
made.
what I'm thinking of. I don't know why I said that. I just thought of like my
You,
you don't have a husband.
you don't have a husband.
Oh man. But yeah, that was me last night. I hope this doesn't keep me up.
All right. Well, how long have we been chatting for?
Oh, I'm sure a long time. Oh,
What? What time did we start? An hour.
oh, you guys, that's how long it takes for us to catch up on
That's
3 weeks of our life. So
if you don't tune in and watch this on the Patreon, you're really missing Bobby looking like he can't even hold his eyes open. It's really great.
I'm
It's funny.
this was me by myself watching.
He's literally like this, Bobby.
Stop! Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now, will you? I'm being professional. I have a job to do. I'm doing my job right now. I just have such a dry mouth.
Caught mouth like a bitch.
Oh, adult juice is gross sometimes.
Oh my god, we're going into perfect way to sign off the show.
Ooh, bankruptcy.
Our next episode, we will be reviewing Pittsburgh Pride.
Oh yeah,
Because Pride is this coming weekend. We're going to live it up. We're going to be marching in the parade. We're going to be going out and about with all of the...
We might stay out past 9:30. I don't know. No,
Oh, John wants to go to the bathhouse and dance.
no, I do not. I am not a bathhouse. I cannot. I can't go.
That's where Bobby and I watched somebody get fisted.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I just don't want to be that person. But
What, getting fisted?
no, I want to be that person. No, I don't want to be that person that would stand and watch someone get fisted in public. But I
wanna be the
am that.
person fisting.
But I am that person. And I don't like to be that person, but I am that person. I can't help it. I'm going to watch.
It's entertaining.
I'm
Riveting.
Yeah, I'm not just watching it because they're having sex. It's kind of like,
That's impressive.
it's just kind of like, I feel like, how are these people, like, again, I always bring things back to like, I just want to like borrow a little bit of self-confidence from
Right?
someone here and a little from there. And like, some of these people could stand to be less inhibited and let me get some confidence, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. So I envy those people, but I guess we can enter.
And don't forget to tune into our Patreon page where we just celebrated Gia's birthday.
Oh my God. Yeah. That was
Bobby and I had a kiss.
Yeah, that
We
was,
shared a
was the
kiss.
kiss heard around the world.
And then right after is when he tested positive for
Yeah,
COVID.
so that's
which
what Behind
was
the Beef Curtains is.
super.
Keep in mind when you watch this week's Behind the Beef Curtains, I have coronavirus the whole time and I don't know it
Oh
yet.
my God. Tinder just sent me a notification that said, hey, good looking.
Go the fuck to sleep.
You're getting more likes than ever. Oh. Oh.
Did you change your profile
Come
picture
and
to
knock
me?
on my door.
I've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three is company. Two.
I'm going to spend this weekend getting my fucking ass railed.
Stop.
I'm kidding.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm too high to hear that. That's
Can't
nonsense.
wait. I can't wait. I'm going to dance and dance and dance and get drunk.
I'm going to take a nap and watch Netflix.
No, you're not.
I might. I just might.
I want to try to do as much as during the day that we can because I would like to.
I'm not built for day and night activities.
I would like to be like asleep in bed at like
9:30.
A sensible 10:30.
I said 9:30.
Oh
Well,
Lord.
What if there's work to be had? I like my sleep, dude.
Yeah, but Saturday, June 4th. Pride.
I get to march in a parade. I'm the Grand Marshal.
Grand faggot.
I'm going to show up and be like, I'm Grand Marshal of this here parade. It's a long walk, if I remember correctly.
I do recall.
Oh my God, I hate your sneeze. Hope it dies. Hope it dies.
I hate to sneeze more than anything in the
He
fucking
holds them
world.
back. No wonder your eye popped out of your socket.
It didn't pop out. My retina detached.
I thought I just heard Gia peeing beside me, but
Ugh.
there's no one there.
Well, let's do the sign off.
Okay.
This is
La 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 la
la la la la
la
la.
la 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 la. What am I doing? Just playing a
I
song?
almost said this has been behind the beef.
This has been Hey Girl with Bobby Jean Spears. Make sure you follow the pod at Hey Girl Pod. Do I sound manly or just weird?
Go on. Where else can they follow us?
They can follow you at It's the Bareback Contessa. They can follow me at It's Bobby Jean Spears. And that's all of our places. And you can join our Patreon. We've already plugged that shit. So you can go to patreon.com/HeyGirlPod and support us. Give us money. Watch us on the TV with your family. It makes a great gift.
And happy Pride, everybody.
It makes a great Pride gift. Give anyone you know that's gay a 3-month subscription. You'll be the hit of everybody's
What?
I'm just laughing at my own joke. I can't. Oh, yeah, yeah. Goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye, Brian.
Brian. Goodbye.